Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all-round.
Mbappe!
Chelsea would very...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Hazard.
And he's being shifted off it. Gerrard. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Duke absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
And it's hoisted clear.
Vieira stood his ground strongly. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the shot! Now it's Olise. Now it's Olise. And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely!
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Araujo calmly anticipates.
Hazard.
Over to the right flank. And he plays one through. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! A finish right from the top draw. And Milan have the lead. You don't keep those outs. Olise! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So they have it all to do. And a chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Always onto this. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Milan keep calm in the face of danger. Pull it.
Chelsea clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be...
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Gerrard. And it's Hullet. Olise. Olise!
And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chelsea leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Pass is just off target. Totti going about things with real menace.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale receives it in a wide position. Nice interception, well timed. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a searching pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Marquinhos. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Chelsea ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That's a shapes to shoot! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Lahm. Gerrard. Stam. Totti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Azar. And Marquinhos. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Totti. Looking to play him in.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And it's Totti. And it's Xavi. Xavi is fouled. Quickly taken. Totti succumbs to the pressure. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Olise with a real chance here. Olise! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe, aimed beyond the defence, and a shot! Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Olise. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Hullet. Crossed into the middle. And that has sent him sprawling. Gerrard. Some really good ball movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball.
Goes for a shot!
It's hit the upright. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
And Hullet! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Chelsea go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Bale. And here's Elise. Stam cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That could spell trouble. Gerrard. Now it's Elise. The final 5 minutes. Hazard cuts it out. The pass has gone astray. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing nice and neat. And it's made its way to him. That's tidy.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pass somewhat off target. He's in a good position.
Hullet!
They would have been... Oh, he's been caught napping.
And one more try!
And that was probably asking just too much. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific...